I have told you, you have to stop and think. See, while reading, reading must be with involvement, must be with empathy, and it is not that careless reading. So these days what I find is people, they just take a book, just leaf through that, and after that, forget about it. So that's not the way, at least this time, these times, when you have, like, we have enough time to stop and think. Let us introspect. Solitary introspections, this is the ideal time. So, and for that, literature will give you the best possible company. Best possible company. So you have to choose the right books and then read them with involvement. See, now coming to a very important aspect. So we these days, well, I tell you all these things, and you may think that these are all more, aligned to a kind of philosophical approach. But well, I'm coming to the most practical use of literature, especially in the modern world. See, in the modern world, we have to acquire very good communication skills and develop empathy to fit into our modern workplace. So our modern workplace needs very good communication skills. You can achieve success only with good command of the language, which a knowledge of literature will give you. Which a knowledge of literature will give you good command over language, and literature will allow you or will enable you to develop the necessary soft skills at workplace. See, as a trainer, I know that even companies, technical companies, insist on reading works of literature by their employees. They want them to read Shakespeare and other great writers, and then absorb whatever values of life they have given. So literature is a great aid in the modern workplace. So that way, so we are moving away from the philosophical approach. We have to adjust. We have to live in the modern workplace. Well, these days of work at home will go away soon, and you have to come to the workplace, and people will have to get employment in the new workplace. For all that also, literature will help you. So that is something which you should bear in mind. So for again, I have to come back to that involved reading. So when we were students, that's how we used to read books and then note down the phrases, important phrases, the usages, and then so that we can use them whenever we had to communicate a particular idea effectively. At the time we used to make use of those, whatever we have imbibed from the books. So that is one practical use which I have told you. And then now I'll tell you that modern media, we are all victims of modern media, and modern media has misled people to think that every problem has a quick solution. This is a wrong approach. Now itself we have been proved wrong. We thought that life was flowing like a song. It was a super express highway. And then you know that suddenly this virus has put a stop to everything mercilessly. So we are misled by the modern media. life is not a super highway, but literature confirms the real complexity of the human situation. Literature confirms the real complexity of human situation and tries to heal our minds. So that is what literature does. So it is something soothing, it is something healing. Only thing is that you have to remember what you have read and you have to reflect about it. So it is literature that has made our life beautiful with immortal stories, and it is literature that can heal us and divert our minds from the trauma and show the way to mental peace and happiness. So keep close to great literary works and steer clear of the traumatic situation that has confronted our life right now. See, there is a statement commonly used during these days to console people: this too will pass. I am told that the origin of this sentence is from the Mughal court of Emperor Akbar. Akbar once asked his counselor Birbal to come out with a sentence that will provide comfort to those who are sad and make people who are happy unhappy. Listen carefully. This sentence should provide happiness to those who are sad due to some reason. It should also upset the happiness of people who are already happy. So Birbal had a remarkable wit and he came out with this statement: this too will pass. For the sad people, the sad situation will pass. For the happy people, that situation also will pass. So these are words which I want to share with you. And then with these words, I think I will call it a day, and then we will proceed to the interaction, and you are welcome to come out with your ideas, whatever you have felt about writers. You can speak about any writers who have motivated you. So I will I'll just give you some clues, like you can think which writer has made an impact on your life. So like that you can make your presentations.